Hey y'all, it's Monday, Labor Day, y'all. I'm at it again. I'm getting ready to throw some chicken and pork chops on this grill since the kitchen is still messed up. Chicken and pork chops and maybe some beef sausage or something like that. And I'll cook enough for a couple of days, y'all. So we're going to get on the grill and do that. We're going to have it on and off in probably about an hour, hour and a half or somewhere like that. I'm going to mostly, I had a taste for grilled chicken, so I've got some nice leg quarters that I'm going to be grilling. So got that fire going. Y'all know me. I like that fire flaming up just like I'm in the kitchen cooking something in the oven at 450. So we're going to let that all that burn off, which will take about good 30 minutes for it to burn off. And then we'll come back out here with the chicken and the pork chops and some sausage. And we're going to get this Labor Day meal going. I'm not going to be doing a lot of stuff inside. I don't even know what size I'm going to do. Uh, we'll figure that out, but we'll get these meats done. So the vegetarian stuff is gonna come when I get inside, when I decide what it's gonna be. I gotta look at the fridge really to see what I got going on. So y'all hang tight and I'll be right back. Go ahead and get your fire started. Just remember, you need a good fire. Look, see all the charcoals on there? Now that charcoal that I got on there probably be able to cook that chicken all the way through. So if we have to, we'll throw a few other coals in there. And thank God I bought this little grill here, because it has that little side place there. So if I have to throw some more in there, I got a spot to do it from, and I don't have to take my racks off. See, that's the other thing. If you don't have a little opening, you have to take those racks off. So I won't have to take my racks off, y'all. So we'll be right back shortly. Y'all, hope you're having a God-blessed Labor Day. And I hope it's Labor Day in name only, that is not a lot of labor. I went yesterday for dinner at a friend's house. She did gumbo. It was wonderful. I made sweet potato pie. We had great conversation and just fun and fellowship. You know, as we were sitting and talking, let me just sit down for a minute and talk to you about stuff. You know, my kitchen's been messed up now for the better part of 2.5 going into 3 weeks. And it's an adjustment. I mean, I've had things that put me out of the kitchen for a day or two, but not 2 weeks like that, unless I was moving. And I'm definitely not thinking about moving these days. So, and I'm used to being in the kitchen cooking. And I was ever so appreciative when my friend Linda invited me to dinner. And I told her, you know, just to be able to get out of my house to get to a different environment, I told her, I said, girl, look, you could have had ice water and we could have sat around and talked. Because I'm not as much food as I cook, I'm not really a big eater. Now, I do love to eat certain things, and I do like to eat, I love preparing stuff. But for me, I'm real easygoing when it comes to come over and eat, or, well, I don't like a whole lot of going out to eat, but I'll do it, you know, if I get invited out, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go. Tanya's always, Mom, get out of the kitchen, let's go eat. So she does that often. Tansy will pull me out of there at times, and Kareem and I even ate out the other day. So I'm just getting acclimated to what's going on as far as this kitchen situation. I'm telling you, you know, sometimes you have to switch back and forth and adjust to what's going on around you and not worry too much about what you're used to doing. So today it just gives me the opportunity to sit out here in the backyard and get this going. Nobody's here. Dexter's working. Kareem, he's going to get out here and help me. But one of his brothers decided that he wanted to see him today. I told him, go ahead and take that opportunity to go and see your brother, boy. I can hang. Look, I've been doing this grilling stuff before you even born, so I appreciate the fact that he got up and was getting ready to come out here, and we were getting ready to do it. So, anywho, it's going to be me and this grill today. It's nice and quiet, except for, now can you hear those sounds? Now, somebody told me, I believe, that that's the sound of grasshoppers rubbing their hind legs together. Is there any truth to that? Anybody, let me know if you can hear those little sounds. It's almost like a screeching sound. I'm going to have to look that up. But anyway, I'm right here on the grill. As soon as it gets burned off, I'm going to get my meat out here. And it's going to be an easy breezy day for me. I might do a few things in my closet today, as I should, as I really need to, but we ain't making no guarantees on that. I think I'm going to make it about grilling today. and that way everything will be. There's my charcoal little cleaning bag. Now, let me just say this to you. Whenever you have the opportunity to do anything outside of what you normally do and it's safe and reasonable, go ahead and take that opportunity and do it, because you know what? Tomorrow's not promised. And as I tell y'all all the time, do some things that make you happy. Do some things that maybe you haven't done, or maybe you have done. Just do some things for yourself to keep yourself on the right track. That's why I told Kareem, go ahead, boy, be with your brother, and y'all go hang out, do whatever young men do. Um, I have the opportunity to sit in my backyard and look at those trees there. Those are, they're not dwarf, but they are in the arborvitae family. I planted these trees. Oh man, maybe over 25 years ago. I planted these trees myself. These crepe myrtle trees that you see looming, I planted these trees. I'm a yard work person. That tree over there by my porch, side of the porch there, I planted those. All the trees that you see around this yard, I planted them when I was able to get out here and do this. So I'm looking at those. Those arborvitaes are 25 years old. Um, and I think all the time I wish I had planted them all the way around the yard. But I mainly was, you know how you want the privacy, so that gave me privacy from neighbors behind me. Now over here on the side, it's okay. My neighbor and I, we're close. We've known each other for 37 years, so we're good. I'm gonna do some other things out here in the backyard. Backyard. My backyard. I got a little bit of junk sitting around here, so I got some junk I gotta get out of here. But there's just some things that I want to do. So remember this now. So when I show y'all, when my yard shows up again, y'all say, "Oh wow." Hmm. But I am gonna do some things out here in this backyard because I'm just enjoying just sitting here, and thank God that it's cool enough to sit out here today, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I want really before it gets cold, before the cold weather set in, I do want to take some kind of little trip somewhere. I haven't decided just where, and I'm not sure when, of course, with this kitchen project. I was talking to my son, Big John, in Atlanta last night. Uh, we were supposed to go there, but I don't know when we're going to get there because this kitchen situation has come up. But it's just a bump in the road, and we'll soon get it taken care of. And hopefully Tanya and I can get on the road somewhere, because her busy season at work starts probably October, I imagine, because Thanksgiving is there in November. And she'll be busy at work and won't be able to get away. So we're just gonna pray about it, and maybe we might even do some little weekend stuff. I don't know, but anyway, if you have the opportunity to do something for recreation, to lift your spirit, and to be able to go visit some people, just to do some things that you want to do, go ahead and take the opportunity to do. Because again, tomorrow's not promised. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. With all the things that are going on around this world, we just don't know. It's so uncertain in terms of earthly doing stuff. But in the spirit realm, we know that God is in control, and it's going to be how he says it's going to be. Now, we might not always know it ahead of time, but it's going to be, and we have to continue to pray without ceasing and trust God to show us the way. Order our steps, put us on the right path, so that we know where we're going, or pretty much have an idea. So, anywho, that's just my little soapbox commentary. I'm still letting this fire burn, so it's been burning about 10 minutes so far. So we're just going to let it, probably got another almost 10, 15 minutes to go before it all burns off, before I can get my meat on. And remember, when you're using charcoal now, go ahead and let that charcoal, that lighter fluid, if you use lighter fluid that is, or even the charcoal itself, let that fire burn for a while to burn those fumes off. Because the worst thing that I've tasted in meat is to go somewhere and bite into a piece of pretty piece of barbecue, a big old hot dog, whatever, and it has that gas or that lighter fluid taste. That's not good, y'all. So make sure if you use lighter fluid, make sure it burns all the way off. And you can just about smell it when it's finished burning off. But you want the smoked charcoal flavor, but you don't want that gas flavor or that smell on your meat. So, anywho, I'm gonna run in the house and put some stuff together and get ready to start back out here in about 15 minutes. Don't y'all go nowhere. Go ahead and start your fire, and we can do this thing together. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, my grill has maintained 350 degrees for the last hour and a half. I've got that chicken still on there. It's up on barbecue, but I got the lid down on it, and I got my chicken, as you can see. I got the chicken pushed all the way to the back, and those coals are still burning. I could cook that much more on here probably. I got some sausage. These are beef sausage I got sitting on there. I've done the hot dogs, taking them off. Now, we're getting ready to get these beef sausage off here. I'm leaving them on a little bit longer because they were frozen. So, there it is, y'all. This is for the meat lovers in the house, okay? So, when you see how that was sort of sizzling, you know it's cooked all the way through. So they just split open, so I know that they just got through cooking through all the way through. So I'm gonna leave them on there a little bit longer and let them continue to cook, and then I'm gonna lay them right there on the side of those hot dogs, y'all. I'm not gonna put those hot dogs, I don't want them to dry out. Just put a little lid on them and sit them right there on the table. So we're gonna let that cook a little while longer. My chicken's gonna stay on a little bit longer as well. It's not ready to come off just yet, so we're tooling right along, and this is for the meat lovers now. For the meat lovers. That beautiful chicken, that grilled chicken, I'm waiting on it, and we'll know it's done when those joints break open freely. I don't think they're ready yet, so hang tight and we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, there is for the meat lovers in the house for Labor Day, and I didn't even work too hard. This took about a couple of hours to get the chicken all done and everything like that. But that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna fix up something for the vegetarian lovers in the house. No telling what I might come up with, but this is for the meat lovers, y'all, for my Labor Day. Labor Day, y'all gotta really hit it tomorrow. So listen, thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for looking, for watching, for cheering me on. It's 89 degrees out here, but you know what? With all of these trees around, y'all, it feels like 70 in the shade. So I thank God for it. He held the weather for me. I'm just convinced of that just because he loves me so much. So I'm going to get these fixings, doings, and eatings and meat off of this grill. I'm going to get on inside, and we'll meet you up there in the cool where it's real cool, y'all. So y'all hang tight, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, there it is. Everything's there together. When I was on the grill, I forgot to put the pork chops with the rest of the meat. But there's the pork chops. There's the chicken. There's some hot dogs, and of course that beef sausage, all ready to be consumed. Now, of course, a lot of this is gonna go in the freezer. I just went, since I had the grill on, I thought cook it up, why not? So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go back now and I'm gonna find some veggies to fix. And the only thing I'm gonna do outside of this will probably be some green beans and maybe a little potato salad. How's that for the vegetarians? That's about as much as I can get done today. So anyway, thank y'all for hanging outside with me. Even though it was not all that hot today, it's kind of warm. But I appreciate your presence, your encouragements, your comments, your compliments, prayers, your well wishes, everything. I appreciate you encouraging me to do what I do when I'm cooking. So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and get this potato salad and the green beans together. That's going to take 2 shakes of a duck's tail, which means not too long, y'all. So anywho, that's all the meat for the meat lovers, y'all. So we'll be back here shortly. And until I decide to cook again now, I think I'm just going to put this one out here by itself and see what happens. So love you guys. Toodles. Okay, y'all, stick a pin in it. It's done. As Kareem can say, the food's ready. So there's the chicken, the pork chops, some hot dogs, and some smoked sausage, good old creamy potato salad, and those not lima beans, but green beans with peppers and onions. This is my little dinner. I wasn't particularly trying to do a celebratory dinner, but I had to eat something today, y'all. So, anywho, thank y'all for stopping by while I was out there on that grill, and thank y'all for helping me pray to keep that weather cool. So, until I decide to cook again, love you guys. Get in the kitchen and cook you something good to eat. Do something kind for somebody, and remember to pray without ceasing. Love you. Toodles.